Barcelona is absolutely killing it at the moment. Game after game, you are producing astounding performances. What's the secret at this point?
Bueno, yo creo que
Well, I believe that it's the daily work. It's believing in ourselves, believing in our way of playing. We trust 100% that this will take us to success.
The future for the women's team looks very bright for Barcelona at the moment. The men's team, though, is struggling. It's the first time in 20 years that it hasn't qualified for the Champions League group stages. Why do you think there is such a stark contrast? And can you explain what's gone wrong with the men's team?
Bueno, yo creo que
Well, I think it's complicated to be winning so much for so many years. Barca has been almost a decade winning titles every year, and it's very complicated to keep this level. It's normal that there are changes in generations. It's been a time with players from the house that are really good, and transfers and signings that were also helping. And at the end, it's complicated to keep up this level. So I believe that now a moment of slight descent is coming, to soon be able to rise again, and that Barca can have the titles like it has been having these past years.
que el Barça esté consiguiendo títulos como lo ha venido haciendo estos últimos años.
I have to ask you, should they have let Messi go earlier?
Bueno, al final
Well, in the end, it's stages. It's stages. And Messi had earned all the right in this world to say what it was best. The club was and is in a complicated economical situation. So many things happened that before the pandemic were unthinkable. And after the pandemic, many things changed, like in life too.
Han cambiado muchas cosas como en la vida también.
So much of the money goes towards the men's team. And right now, the books don't look very good at all. Are you happy with the way that the finances are run at the club?
Al final, en nosotras empezó como...
In the end, with us, it's begun an investment. And over the years, we've been recovering this investment. It's something that makes me proud, because Barca has created the structure for an elite female squad, top globally, to be self-sufficient. It's a lot of work, a lot of good professionals and successes that are necessary.
Profesionales, también éxitos que son necesarios.
Is it a club that believes in equality?
Yo desde dentro vivo...
Me, from the inside, they treat me 100% like a footballer. The gender does not matter. Nowadays, it's complicated to find that in any of the clubs. There were great installations, great professionals that help us get better. We have support. We have everything. And they really treat you like a footballer. I believe that football is one way of managing to end many historical inequalities of women, or how we see women. And really, football can be a reflection of society. So I believe it's perfect to help us get many things. Like that women are free to decide if they want to be a professional in any sport, not just football, and get what we have achieved with Barcelona.
Your success does come with a responsibility, of course, at this point, because you are a standard bearer for the women's game. When you look around the world, are you satisfied that enough is being done for women's football?
Creo que queda camino aún. Sí que es cierto que últimamente se están...
I believe there's still a path. There's more to be done. It's correct that in this moment they are taking the steps that are being consolidated, but I think there's still a long way to go. And now I know that I have an important voice. In fact, I'm here for this, to give this visibility to all the world, in countries that perhaps don't have a project yet, to make women able to become footballers. And this is the most important.
So what's your message to other young women, girls watching this today?
Yo creo que...
To tell them that if they really want to play football, never stop dreaming. Surely it won't be the easiest thing in the world, as if they were a boy, but they should be strong and know that us, even if we did manage to become professionals, we too will help in what we can. And in the end, this is also the responsibility that we have.
Aunque ya hayamos conseguido ser profesionales, también las vamos a ayudar en lo que podamos y bueno, creo que al final también es esa responsabilidad la que tenemos.
You recently paid tribute to your late father. He was a massive supporter of yours. How would he have felt about this year for you?
Bueno, fue complicado porque cuando falleció mi padre.
Well, it was complicated because when my dad passed, I was 18 years old and I was starting in professional football. And the truth is, what hurts me is that he wasn't able to live to see everything that's coming to me now. Playing with the club that we've always supported and everything that's happening, all the titles. This is what I pity. But it's also a reason to continue and to keep doing it. And until I retire, that is what I will do.
Seguir haciéndolo y hasta que me retire así lo voy a hacer.
There has been an awful lot of disgusting racism and online abuse, and social media we've seen is an ill as well as a good. What's your message to people out there who troll celebrity footballers, who treat celebrity footballers or just other footballers with disrespect? What's your sense? What's your message?
El tema de las redes sociales es complicado porque hasta que no se regule el anonimato es muy.
The theme of social media is complicated because until its anonymity is not regulated, it's very easy. So you can't penalize a racist comment from someone. You can sanction the account, but an account is not physical, so it doesn't really exist. So it is complicated. Until they solve this, of sanctioning really the person who deserves it, because they can't make these comments on social media or in stadiums. Obviously, there's freedom of speech, but always with respect. And you can't cross the limit where you offend someone, be it a footballer, a referee, or whoever.
Hay libertad de expresión, pero siempre desde un respeto y no puedes cruzar el límite donde ofendes a una persona, da igual sea futbolista o árbitro o lo que sea.
Have we yet reached a point when women's football is treated and respected the same way as men's football around the world? And if we haven't, how long is it going to take, finally?
Yo creo que cada vez nos estamos acercando más.
I believe that every time we're getting closer, but it's still lacking. Because 20 years ago, it wasn't the same as it is now. And I'm sure that not even in 20 years, but in 5 years, it will change even more. And the profession of a woman footballer will have the respect in all of the world, despite the different cultures that exist or different religions. I trust that the next 5 years will be so much better than now.
Yo confío que en los próximos 5 años esto va a ser muchísimo mejor.